to you by the Allied Nonbelievers Alliance, bringing fact and not fictional fairy tales. Anarchy Radio, Radio Without Rules, presents Idiot of the Week. Hold up. Alright, sorry about that. I was eating nacho chips. I love nacho chips. The idiot of this week is that Megyn chick from America Live. I'll have her name over in the sidebar. And the picture here, of course, in the video. She's from that America Live show. And the reason she's the idiot of the week is because of her comments. Okay, as we all know, I'm not the hugest fan of Planned Parenthood. In fact, I have plenty of things against Planned Parenthood. But I have to agree with Planned Parenthood when they say that America's youth needs to be educated about sex ed. I agree with them on that. And people are like, well, not 10-year-olds. Well, do you know how early teenage pregnancies are no longer teenage pregnancies? You got 10 and 11-year-olds out there having babies. So, we need to start educating people a lot when they're a lot younger, because due to the way the world is nowadays, you have to start teaching kids about sex a lot earlier. And everybody's like, well, that's the parents' job. Well, the parents don't. I remember the sex talk my parents had with me. Don't have sex. That's all they said. They didn't teach me about sex or why not to have sex. They just said, don't do it. So, of course, somebody's got to teach the kids the appropriate education. And so, since parents are not willing to teach their kids anything about sex other than telling them not to do it, which is not really much of a help, somebody's got to do it. And that's where the school steps in and teaches kids about sexual education. It's not like they're telling kids go to have sex. They're just teaching them about sexual education. Of course, what Megyn got mad about was because the International Planned Parenthood wants to teach the kids not only the education about sex and how to protect yourself, but the pleasures of sex. And she got mad, like sex ain't pleasurable or something. And like the kids ain't gonna know that sex is pleasurable when they hear their parents, while they're 11 years old, hear their parents banging and having sex with each other in the next room, screaming out each other's name, or they can turn on the internet very easily and finding people enjoying themselves while having sex. It's nothing new. So that's why Megyn is our idiot of the week, because she doesn't believe kids should be taught sexual education, period. Which is ridiculous and insane. Because how are kids able to protect themselves if they don't know a damn thing about sexual education? Sexual education needs to be taught in the schools because the parents aren't willing to teach their damn kids about sexual education. And all the pastors gonna tell them don't have sex. Yeah, that's really gonna work, telling the kids not to have sex. That doesn't teach them damn shit. That just scares them, and then when they do have sex, then they don't go off and tell anybody, and the next thing you know, you got more trouble on your hands. And they refuse to teach kids about condoms, but that's for a whole nother video. Anyways, the idiot of the week is Megyn from American Live on Fox Channel for saying that kids do not need to be taught sexual education at younger ages now, which I think kids at younger ages do needed to be taught about sex, because people are having sex at younger ages, so the education needs to be out there and information so tragedies can be prevented. So congratulations, Megyn from American Live on Fox Channel. You've been nominated Idiot of the Week. This has been a production of Allied Nonbelievers Alliance and Anarchy Radio, produced by Angela Stavell and Anarchy Television Enterprises.